The Senate issued an ultimatum. On January 1st, 49 BC, they declared that Caesar must disband his army and return to Rome as a private citizen, where he would surely face prosecution from his enemies. Caesar was at a crossroads. He stood with his 13th Legion on the banks of a small river called the Rubicon, the northern boundary of Italy. To cross it with his army was an act of treason, an open declaration of war against his own government. It was a moment of immense gravity. Legend tells us he hesitated before uttering the famous words, "Alia iacta est," the die is cast. On January 10, 49 BC, he led his legion across the Rubicon. There was no turning back. The great Roman Civil War had begun. Caesar's march on Rome was shockingly swift. He moved with a speed that caught his enemies completely off guard. Pompey and the senators, panicked and unprepared, abandoned the city and fled to Greece to regroup and raise armies. Caesar entered Rome not as a conqueror but as a supposed liberator, playing the part of the wronged populist hero. The war, however, was far from over. It would rage across the entire Roman world, from Spain to Egypt. The decisive confrontation came at the Battle of Pharsalus in Greece on August 9, 48 BC. Caesar was heavily outnumbered, but his tactical genius and the veteran skill of his legions won him a stunning victory. Pompey fled the battlefield, seeking refuge in Egypt. But his fate was sealed.